Hey everyone, and let's be real for a second. Who doesn't want to make smarter financial decisions? Who doesn't want to grow their money and achieve their financial goals faster? We're bombarded with information about market trends and investment opportunities every single day, and it can be tough to know where to turn. Well, that's exactly why I'm here. Today we're diving headfirst into the top 5 investment opportunities that I think have the potential to absolutely crush it in 2025. We're going to break down each of these opportunities, step by step, looking at the reasons behind their potential, and how you can potentially profit from them. Stay tuned, this is going to be good. Alright, let's kick things off with what I believe is the biggest no-brainer of the century, artificial intelligence. Look, AI isn't some futuristic fantasy anymore, it's here, it's real, and it's only getting started. We're seeing AI being integrated into our daily lives in ways we couldn't have imagined a decade ago. We're talking about industries like healthcare, finance, even things like self-driving cars, all being transformed by AI. The potential applications are endless, all being revolutionized by AI. And where there's revolution, my friends, there's a massive opportunity for investors to make serious bank. The financial landscape is shifting, and those who recognize this early stand to benefit the most. I'm talking about companies like NVIDIA, the powerhouse behind the graphics processing units that power AI. Their technology is the backbone of many AI applications. Microsoft, which is integrating AI into everything it does, from cloud computing to personal assistants, AI is becoming a core part of their strategy. And of course, the one and only Alphabet, Google's parent company, which is basically synonymous with AI at this point. Their advancements in AI are setting the pace for the entire industry. These aren't just tech companies, these are the companies building the future, and their stock prices reflect that. The market is recognizing their potential and rewarding them accordingly. Think about it. In 2023 alone, we saw AI stocks explode in value. The growth has been nothing short of phenomenal. NVIDIA, for example, saw its stock price more than triple. This kind of growth is a clear indicator of the market's confidence in AI. Why? Because everyone wants a piece of the AI pie. The demand for AI-driven solutions is skyrocketing, and investors are eager to get in on the action. And the best part? Experts are predicting that this is just the tip of the iceberg. The potential for growth is enormous. As businesses around the world start to integrate AI into their operations, the demand for AI-powered solutions is only going to skyrocket. This is a global trend that shows no signs of slowing down. This means that companies at the forefront of the AI revolution are poised for absolutely insane growth in the coming years. The future is bright for those who are leading the charge. Now I know what you might be thinking. Daniel, this sounds amazing, but isn't investing in AI risky? It's a valid concern, and one that every investor should consider. And you know what? You're not wrong. High-growth stocks like these can be volatile, and there's always the chance that a particular company or technology might not live up to the hype. The market can be unpredictable. But here's the thing. Even if one AI company stumbles, the overall trend is clear. The momentum behind AI is unstoppable. AI is here to stay, and investing in a diversified portfolio of AI and tech companies is a smart way to position yourself for potentially massive gains in the long run. By spreading your investments, you can mitigate risks while still capitalizing on the growth of this transformative technology. Let's talk about something near and dear to my heart: renewable energy. It's not just a buzzword, it's a movement that's gaining unstoppable momentum. Look, the world is waking up to the reality of climate change, and it's about time. The signs are everywhere, from melting glaciers to raging forest fires. The shift towards clean energy isn't just a trend, it's an absolute necessity. We're talking about a fundamental transformation in how we power our lives. Governments around the world are pouring billions, and I mean billions of dollars, into renewable energy projects, creating a fertile ground for innovation and growth. And savvy investors are taking notice. They're seeing the potential for not just financial returns, but also for making a positive impact on the planet. In the US alone, we've seen massive incentives and tax credits aimed at boosting solar, wind, and electric vehicle infrastructure. This is a game changer for the industry. This is creating a once-in-a-generation opportunity for investors to not just make money, but to make a real difference in the world. It's a win-win situation. When I talk about renewable energy, I'm talking about companies like Tesla, the undisputed king of electric vehicles and clean energy solutions. Their innovations are paving the way for a sustainable future. I'm talking about NextEra Energy, one of the world's largest generators of wind and solar energy. Their projects are setting new standards in the industry. And I'm talking about companies like Enphase Energy, which is revolutionizing the way we store and use solar power. Their technology is making renewable energy more accessible and efficient. These companies are leading the charge towards a cleaner, more sustainable future, and their stock prices are reflecting that growth. It's an exciting time to be involved in this sector, but here's the thing about renewable energy that really excites me. It's not just about growth, it's about long-term stability. This is an investment in the future. As the world moves away from fossil fuels, the demand for clean energy solutions is only going to increase. This transition is inevitable and necessary. This means that by investing in renewable energy stocks and ETFs, you're not just betting on a company, you're betting on the future of energy itself. It's a forward-thinking strategy. And that, my friends, is a pretty safe bet. The potential for financial success while contributing to a sustainable future is unparalleled. Now, I know some of you are all about that passive income life, and guess what? Renewable energy has got you covered. It's a sector that offers both growth and income. There are tons of companies in this space that offer dividends, providing you with a steady stream of income while you ride the wave of clean energy growth. It's a smart move. Think about utility companies that are transitioning to renewables, for example. They're at the forefront of this change and offer great investment opportunities. They offer the potential for both stock appreciation and those sweet, sweet dividends. It's a combination that's hard to beat in today's market. Let's talk real estate for a second. It's been a tried and true investment for decades, but let's be honest, those interest rate hikes have thrown a bit of a curveball. But that doesn't mean you should write off real estate altogether. Instead of dealing with the headaches of buying physical properties, managing tenants, and handling repairs, you can invest in REITs or real estate investment trusts. Think of REITs as your shortcut to the real estate market, offering a way to diversify your portfolio and potentially earn passive income without the hassle of traditional property ownership. Now, not all REITs are created equal, and that's especially true in today's market. So where should you be looking? Industrial warehouses are absolutely killing it right now. With the rise of e-commerce giants like Amazon, the demand for these massive distribution centers is through the roof. Healthcare facilities are another solid bet. As the population ages, the demand for healthcare services is only going to increase, making healthcare REITs a potentially lucrative long-term investment. And let's not forget about data centers. In our increasingly digital world, data centers are the backbone of the internet, and they're only becoming more essential. But here's the real kicker about REITs in 2025. If, and it's a big if, interest rates start to decline, get ready for a potential real estate rebound, and when that happens, REITs could be among the biggest winners. But remember, my friends, diversification is key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Instead, spread your bets across different types of REITs to minimize your risk and maximize your potential returns. I get it, not everyone's a risk taker, and that's totally okay. If you're looking for a safer way to grow your money in 2025, look no further than treasury bonds and high-yield savings accounts. With interest rates still at historically high levels, these options offer a fantastic opportunity to earn a solid return on your money without losing sleep at night. We're talking about government-backed security here, folks. When you invest in treasury bonds, you're essentially lending money to the US government, and they're promising to pay you back with interest. It's about as low risk as it gets. Now let's talk about those juicy interest rates. Short-term treasury bonds like the 2-year or 10-year treasury notes are currently offering yields that we haven't seen in years. Think about it, you could earn a higher return on your money with these bonds than you would with a traditional savings account, and you're still keeping your money relatively liquid. And speaking of savings accounts, don't sleep on high-yield savings accounts and certificates of deposit, or CDs. These options allow you to earn passive income on your money while keeping it safe and accessible. Look, I'm all about taking calculated risks, but sometimes it pays to play it safe. If you're approaching retirement, have a low risk tolerance, or are simply looking for a stable place to park your money while you ride out any market volatility, treasury bonds and high-yield savings accounts should be your new best friends. Let's be real, the world can be a pretty unpredictable place, and sometimes it feels like anything can happen. From sudden market crashes to geopolitical tensions, the landscape of our global economy is constantly shifting. That's where commodities come in. They act as a stabilizing force in a sea of volatility. These raw materials like gold, silver, and lithium have been a store of value for centuries, and they've weathered countless economic storms. Their intrinsic value remains, regardless of the economic climate. When times get tough and uncertainty creeps in, investors often flock to commodities as a safe haven for their money. It's a strategy that has stood the test of time. Why? Because these tangible assets tend to hold their value, even when traditional investments like stocks and bonds are taking a nosedive. They offer a sense of security that paper assets sometimes can't. Gold, for example, has been a go-to hedge against inflation and financial instability for as long as I can remember. Its luster isn't just physical, it's financial. It's like the ultimate insurance policy for your portfolio. When everything else is uncertain, gold remains a constant. Silver often moves in tandem with gold, offering similar protection against economic turmoil. It's another layer of security in an unpredictable world. But let's not forget about lithium, the rock star of the commodities world. Its importance is growing as we move towards a more sustainable future. This silvery white metal is essential for EV batteries and renewable energy storage, and as the world transitions to a greener future, the demand for lithium is expected to explode. It's not just a hedge, it's a growth opportunity. Now, you might be wondering, Daniel, how do I actually invest in commodities? The good news is there are several ways to get involved. Well, my friends, you've got options. From ETFs to stocks, the avenues are numerous. You can invest in ETFs that track the performance of specific commodities, like gold or lithium. These funds offer a convenient way to gain exposure without the need to physically own the commodities. You can buy stocks in mining companies that extract these raw materials. This way, you benefit from the operational success of these companies. Or, if you're a fan of tangible assets, you can even invest in physical bullion, like gold bars or coins. Holding these in your hand can be a reassuring experience. The best option for you will depend on your individual investment goals and risk tolerance. It's important to assess your own financial situation before diving in, but one thing's for sure. Commodities offer a powerful way to diversify your portfolio and potentially protect your wealth from economic uncertainty. In a world full of unknowns, they provide a solid foundation. So, there you have it, my top 5 investment picks for 2025. From the cutting-edge world of artificial intelligence to the stability of treasury bonds, there's an opportunity out there for everyone. But before you rush out and start throwing your money at every hot stock tip you hear, remember the golden rule of investing: diversification. A well-balanced portfolio should include a mix of growth stocks, dividend-paying assets, bonds, and alternative investments like commodities. By spreading your risk across different asset classes, you're protecting yourself from the inevitable ups and downs of the market and setting yourself up for long-term success. Remember, successful investors don't just chase the latest trends. They build sustainable wealth over time by staying informed, making calculated decisions, and sticking to their long-term investment strategy. So, do your research, stay disciplined, and never be afraid to seek the advice of a financial advisor if you need it. Now, I'm dying to know, which of these investment opportunities are you most excited about for 2025? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more awesome financial content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay informed, stay invested, and keep crushing those financial goals.